Greetings, everyone. It's Kateria Knows, and today I want to speak about something that's really, really important to me. Something that's really important to our soul's evolutionary process and this whole thing we call life. Now, the most important journey that you will take on planet Earth is the journey of enlightenment. The journey of enlightenment is about you becoming enlightened within your soul. Knowing your strengths and your weaknesses, knowing what's righteous on earth and acting off in righteous ways. You'll deal with karmic lessons and karmic debt that you have to pay off, and that's all to get your soul to be and your heart to be in an enlightened or righteous way. Now, we'll go more deeper into that, but what I want to explain to you guys is that when we pass away here on planet Earth, our souls, our hearts, are weighed on the scales of Ma'at to be lighter than a feather. And I know you guys have heard about Ma'at, goddess Ma'at, before in ancient Kemetic science and spirituality. And now we never actually speak about why are our hearts weighed on the scales of Ma'at. Now, in astrology, the sun is the ruler of the heart. The original word for sun is soul. And SOL, some people spell it SOUL, but nevertheless, the original word for sun is soul. And even in all forms of spirituality and religions, we say when we pass away, our soul, goes off into the heavenly realms and it becomes a star, what have you, to dwell among our ancestors and everything. So, when we pass away, our hearts are weighed on the scales of Ma'at, but your heart is being weighed. The heart is like a physical holder or a physical representation of the soul, And so our hearts are weighed to be lighter than a feather. Why is that? We don't really think about why that would be. So now in the English language, we tend to separate words. Everything is just dissected and separated and everything. But light as far as in weight, light as far as in the light in the sky, light from the sun, light from stars, is also synonymous to light in weight as well as light from becoming enlightened. So your hearts are weighed on the scales of Ma'at to be lighter than a feather, because your heart must be light enough as far as in weight to be able to shoot off at 1,000,000 light years away, where the closest stars dwell, star Sirius, over 1,000,000 light years away. It has your soul, your heart has to be light enough to even be able to go that far. Because if it's too dense, it's going to descend, or it's going to stay on the ground, or it's going to stay on planet Earth. So the journey of enlightenment is about actually becoming light, to become a star, to be like the sun. And there's so many ways to become a light and to become enlightened. To become enlightened in one's heart, you have to be tuned into your heart, be tuned into your truth. And the hard thing about being tuned into your heart, being tuned into your truth, is the fact that we've been lied to and we've been manipulated, and there's so much going on in society, so many false things that has been programmed into us. So we're in a process of deprogramming ourselves from the poisonous society and way of thought that has been put on us. So we have to implement different things like thought management. We have to, do yoga and meditation and all of these things. But also, we have to become enlightened, not just from our mind, not just from our soul, but from our bodies as well. When you think about it, your body is the temple of God, and they state that in just about every religion, and especially in Christianity. Your body is the temple of God. Well, would you leave McDonald's at the altar or at a temple of God? No. Then why would you put that in your body? And this is how we show ourselves love and respect. It's not about just, I love myself because I'm doing this or that, or I go to work and I pay my bills. But no, what are you putting into your body to show yourself love? And how could you become a star and become lighter in your body by what you're eating, because we can become more dense by the foods that we eat and the things that we drink, and the things that we even put on ourselves. Now, in why do we put certain things on ourselves? Like, we wear makeup. Even I myself, wear makeup, and we put things on ourselves to enhance ourselves, you know, in certain ways. But these things that we do to put in ourselves and put on ourselves to enhance ourselves in certain ways, where is that stemming from? Is that coming from a light space of your heart? Or is that coming from a place of insecurity? Is that coming from trying to fit in with society's norms or whatever? You know, we need to think about these different things. So when it comes to becoming enlightened and being on the journey of enlightenment, there's so many levels to it, you know. One of the greatest tools that I utilize to make sure I am being light in my heart and light in my spirit is astrology, to know myself, to know the lessons that I'm here to learn in life, to be aligned with my purpose on earth, to know my surroundings, you know, to make sure that I am aligned with the stars, you know, and that's the whole journey of enlightenment. It's about becoming a star. It's about becoming one with the star. And you could check yourself and know if you are on the path of enlightenment just by the things that you're saying, just by the things that you're doing. Why are you saying the things that you're saying? Are you trying to get a certain response from another person? Are you saying these things because you feel guilty? Are you saying these things because you're trying to get some type of respect or some type of attention or gratification? Why are you doing the things or saying the things that you're saying? Is it coming from a light space in your heart? And so, nevertheless, I'm going to wrap this up here. And I just wanted to share that with you guys, because realizing that when that was downloaded into me just, you know, a few months ago, I would say, it made me pay more attention to what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, what I'm expressing, you know, what I'm putting in myself. Am I being light in my spirit? Am I being light in my heart? Am I being light in my mind? Am I sharing these things for gratification? Am I eating these things because I, you know, want to have my body look in a certain way so I can pull a certain man, or, you know, all of these things. So we just have to be mindful and enjoy the journey of enlightenment. There's so many levels to it, and I will have some more videos for you guys speaking about all of these things. It's all about becoming light. Peace, love, and light.